Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, glad to have you here. In today's video, as I was asked by one of the viewers some time ago, I would like to guide you through process of connecting your TikTok account to Postiz. But before even starting this, I have some bad news for you. You will not be able to use it to full degree as you and honestly me were expecting it to work. End-to-end process, meaning like posting and publishing it directly to the TikTok account, will not be available. The reason for this is TikTok for developers currently does not support applications for personal or internal company productive use. Applications developed for TikTok should be intended for wide audience and not limited only to the personal use. However, there is still a possibility to use it in sandbox mode. Basically, sandbox mode will allow you to make a draft post for further manual publishing. If this is something that you are interested in, then stay with me and I will guide you through the whole process. Okay, so let's begin. First, and one of the most important things, is that you must have publicly available domain that works via HTTPS. Otherwise, it will not work. Video upload to TikTok via Postiz works not like it pushes this video to TikTok. Instead, it's saving this video in your uploads folder and tells TikTok to pick it from there. So route to your uploads folder should be also available via HTTPS. In my latest video about setting up Postiz on Docploy, I explained how to set up public domain and shared my configuration with you. If you're using the same configuration, you are all set already and you are good to go. If you haven't watched it yet, then I highly recommend you to take a look at it, or if you just need the configuration, I will share the link to GitHub repository where I have this configuration with you. This configuration is not Postiz on Docploy specific, so you can use it even if you run Postiz directly on your server. Just don't forget to adjust environmental variables accordingly. Okay, assuming you already have a proper setup, let's move on to the next step, creation of the TikTok developers account. To be able to do that, go to the developers.tiktok.com and create account using the same email address that you're using for your actual TikTok account. After logging in, you should be able to see the developers account landing page. From here, you need to go to developer portal and click manage apps. Here in manage apps, you need to click connect app, select individual, click confirm, then provide some name, select the only available app type and click create app. And your app will be created. What you can see here is your TikTok application settings form. For better explanation, I'm switching to the application that I've already created and will move on from here. On top of the page, you can find buttons that switches between production and sandbox mode. And as you can see here, my app was not approved for productive use due to the reasons I explained earlier. Okay, what you need to do is to switch to sandbox. On top of the page, you will find your client key and client secret. This is basically login and password for Postiz to be able to communicate with your TikTok app. We need them later to be added to Postiz configuration. But for now, let's fill out all the required fields. There are plenty of them. I will also update README file in GitHub repository shared with you, so you can just copy paste certain things from there. App icon. Basically just create any icon for your app following these requirements. App name should be already pre-filled from the previous step. Category, just select entertainment or social. Description, I wrote this is for personal use with self-hosted instance of Postiz for scheduling my own social media content. Basically, you can just use the same thing. Terms of service and privacy policy. Okay, for this one, TikTok requires you to have your terms of service and privacy policy to be exposed as HTML files. The easiest option would be just to put these two HTML files in your upload folder since it's already publicly available. This is how you can do this via terminal, and for Postiz on deploy you need to use terminal inside your Postiz service. Click open terminal. As you can see, we are in the service root folder and we need to go to uploads. So cd uploads. And here inside uploads, we need to execute two commands. One will create us terms.html and second one will create privacy.html. Okay, here the first command. And this one will create terms HTML. Here's the second command. And this one will create us privacy HTML. Just in case you missed this information before, these commands you can find in the GitHub repository I've created, and the link will be shared with you in the description to this video. Go back to your TikTok app setup and provide the links to the terms of service and privacy policy you've just created. The link should look like HTTPS, your subdomain domain to access Postiz, /uploads/ terms HTML, and privacy HTML for the privacy policy. Just to double check if it actually works, copy the link and paste it in the new tab, and it should trigger a download for you. Now, back to the app settings. Here in platforms, select web, and for the web desktop URL, just provide the URL of your Postiz. Now, for you, there will be a button called Add Products. You need to click it and basically add two products. One is Login Kit and second one is Content Posting API. For the Login Kit, you need to select Web and provide the redirect URL. It should look like HTTPS, your Postiz subdomain, domain, /integrations /social/TikTok. In Content Posting API, turn on the direct post and you need to verify your domain. To be able to do that, click Verify button, select domain, and provide your domain here. Click Verify again. It will generate you a string you need to add as the txt DNS record for your domain. The process of the verification is really easy. You just copy the string, go to Cloudflare, select your domain, click DNS records, and here add record. For the record type, select txt. Here you need to provide add, meaning that we are providing this DNS record for the root. However, if you decided to verify subdomain, then here you would need to provide just the subdomain. But for now, let's just stick with root and paste generated string here. Click Save. Go back to your TikTok developers account, and here you need to click Verify. That's it. Domain is verified. If you got it failed, most probably it means that DNS record was not yet updated. Just give it a couple of minutes and then click Verify again. Go back to your TikTok app setup and add scopes. 3 of them will be already automatically added. User info basic, video publish, and video upload, since those are required by the products we have added. However, we need to add 3 more, basically all of them. Just click Add Scopes and add all the scopes that you can see here. Totally, you should have 6 of them. To be honest, I don't think that we need all of them. However, I don't know why, but when you're selecting not all of them, it fails to add a TikTok account in Postiz. And finally, for the target users, you just need to link your actual TikTok account. Click Add Account, sign in, and that's it. Hit Apply Changes, and basically we are done with setting our TikTok app. Now, let's get back to our Postiz configuration file. Here we need to add 2 new properties. One is TikTok client ID and another one is TikTok client secret. Just make sure that you are adding them under environment for the Postiz here. And I believe you already know what to do here. So basically we need just to add these 2 new environmental variables in the appropriate place. For the deploy, it would be environment. Just add these 2 variables here and assign the corresponding values to it. Just a reminder, those values can be taken from your TikTok developer account. At the very top of the page, you can see client key and client secret here. Just click the eyelashes button to reveal it, copy and paste it here. If you are using Postiz directly on your server, you would need to provide those environmental variables in the specific place. Usually this is a .env file. However, if you are playing around, of course, you can just assign them the values directly here. But for the long term, I recommend you to check some guides on how to use environmental variables for your specific case, because credentials should be stored safely. Hit save and redeploy if you are running your Postiz on deploy, or restart the Docker Compose if you are running it directly on your server. From now on, you should be able to add your TikTok channel. Now, one important thing. When you are creating a post and selecting TikTok as one of the channels to post, you need to go to settings, and here you need to select upload content to TikTok without posting it as your content posting method. Again, this is needed for the same reason I explained earlier. We can't post directly with our sandbox app. We can only upload. Add some text, attach some media file, upload media here, select it, and add selected media. Now click Add Calendar and post. Now, as you can see, it created a TikTok post. After a couple of minutes, you will receive a system notification in your TikTok account saying that your content is ready. Edit your video before sharing to TikTok. And here's another important thing. I promise this is the last one for today. You cannot do this in your web browser. It will only work on your mobile device. On your mobile device, go to Inbox, System Notifications, and click on that system notification you just received. And here we go. From here, you are able to edit your video and post it to TikTok manually. Also, it should be available as drafts in your library. Just quick note here that it actually takes some time for video to be uploaded to TikTok and for the notification to appear. So if you haven't received it straight away, just give it a few minutes. Okay, this is it for today. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed that TikTok doesn't allow direct posting. This definitely makes the process more painful, but still less painful than posting on all the required platforms manually. Thanks for watching. If this video was somehow helpful, please do not forget to smack this like button and subscribe not to miss anything new on the channel. Additional thanks to the person who brought this topic up to me. Do not hesitate to bring new ones. I think I found my passion. And as usually, I would be very glad to see all of you in the next one. Take care.